I'll give you the options.
Okay.
You can.
I mean, that's all.
That's all. Okay.
I don't know. I was blabbing what I'm doing.
For this
एक भी
video-
bite नहीं निकलने वाला है, इसलिए मैं बता रही हूँ.
नहीं निकलेगा ना वो. Welcome to Filtersoft. We have Monica with us. She leads India and Middle East, and she takes care of digital marketing and performance as well. Welcome to Filtersoft.
Thank you
Monica.
so much.
So, Monica, we're going to go directly into the session. This is a quick fire warm up just to get started.
Sure.
Right. So, what's the first word that comes to your mind when I say coffee?
Addiction.
Okay. Binge watching.
Netflix.
Monday.
Boring.
Memes.
Interesting.
Brand safety.
Very important.
Wi-Fi.
Important.
Clickbait.
Risky.
Ad fraud.
Critical.
Ad tech.
Crucial.
Okay, super. That was great.
Yeah.
Now, this next section is
Alright.
hot takes, debate style questions.
Sure.
Are you ready? Brand safety. Is it a real necessity or just a tick box exercise for brands?
I would say it is a real necessity in today's world. A lot of times what happens that everyone who is involved into digital or performance marketing are set parameters or matrix our impressions, clicks, view rate, click-through rates and reach. We generally have a tendency to go by what is generated by algorithm at the back end or what is furnished by the agency. It's like a worksheet kind of a thing, and we're pretty used to looking at that kind of a data. We generally don't get to know how much data is fake, how much traffic is fake, how much traffic is bot generated, how much traffic is generated through a fake IP address. I think in order to become more result oriented, more ROI oriented, in digital, it is very important to have a consultant on board who can help you, in managing, mitigating, these nuances. I would say that's the reason, we onboarded an agency known as mFilterate. And it's been 3 years. They're associating with us, not only just for India, but also for Middle East, Africa, Pakistan, and other geographies. I would say a fantastic work so far. We have become result oriented and look at the ROI. Whatever the budgets that used to get wasted, in fake impressions, reach, clicks, we are able to plow it back, into doing something more meaningful or some more interesting, campaigns. I think it's one agency I would like to recommend to each and every brand, to go forward.
Thank you so much. Very true what you said.
Yeah.
The second question, are we measuring the wrong things in digital advertising today?
Yes, I would say yes. Rather than just looking at impressions, clicks, I would say, I'm telling you about my perspective, the industry I work with. We have to become more, result oriented, more into performance marketing. We have started looking at the data in a very different way. For us, the biggest, parameter, most important parameter is ROAS. What is the revenue you're spending on each and every, each and every campaign, right? Or every ad spent. I think there also your mFilter team, the consulting they provide, the services they provide, that is so important because with their help, we are able to, send across a genuine audience to our retail partners, our online marketplace, to browse to the product and, buy it. I think we are able to convert a genuine audience, to an actual customer, and that is possible, with the help of mFilter IT.
Okay. The last question, ad fraud is an invisible problem until something goes wrong. Should brands be doing more?
I would say absolutely. Imagine, in a small startup company where the budgets are so limited and digital is the key, right? It gives you low cost reach, many benefits. We all know about digital marketing. But, it's very challenging to do something well optimized with a limited budget. And obviously pressure is to get, more result oriented. The pressure is to get maximum mileage, through digital. I mean, it's one place, where every single penny you spend on digital is measured.
Yeah.
Now, if you are your digital agency or the backend is not robust, the fake traffic is going to your shop commerce, or it's going to your Amazon and marketplace to buy the product, right? You are in a way losing out a lot of money. So I think especially in the companies where the budgets are limited, and these M-Filter consultancy is really important because they help you to mitigate the fake traffic, okay, and they help you to save money which can be invested otherwise to do meaningful programs.
Yep. Thank you so much. So the next section is a live poll. If you could remove one problem from digital advertising forever,
Yeah.
what would it be? Options are ad fraud, attribution, and creative issues.
I have two options actually. Yeah, definitely one is ad fraud. That's the priority right now. And the second one is attribution.
Okay. But if you have to choose between the
I
both,
would say ad fraud.
ad fraud. Okay. What's the most frustrating thing about digital ads? Seeing the same ad 100 times in a row,
Yeah.
clicking an ad by mistake, or watching an ad before the YouTube video?
I would go for the first one because the frequency of the ad is something that each and every brand should manage, right? I'm browsing something, I'm on one particular website, I get interacted with an ad. I'm moving to another website, I get to see the ad so many times in a day whenever I'm on the user interface. It really becoming very intrusive at times, and it becomes very irritating.
Yeah, true. What's the most misleading phrase in digital advertising? Is it guaranteed reach and engagement, AI-powered optimization, brand safe inventory?
I would like to go for the first option.
Guaranteed reach and engagement.
Guaranteed, yeah.
Okay. The fourth one, what's the biggest mistake advertisers make? Trusting publisher reports data blindly, running too many creatives,
Yeah.
not bidding aggressively enough.
I would say trusting, blindly.
Trusting publisher reports.
Yes.
What percentage of online ads are estimated to be seen by bots instead of humans?
Yeah.
30 to 40%, 10 to 15%, 50 to 60%.
I would again go by the industry. It has to be, I think, industry wise. In industry, we operate in IT, consumer electronics. I have encountered around 35 to 40% of it.
Okay, nice. What percentage of all ad clicks are estimated to be fraudulent? 20 to 30%, 5 to 10%, 40 to 50%.
Again, in our case, the number has been very high.
20
It has been, yes.
Okay, last three questions. Which of these is a biggest red flag for a digital ad campaign?
Yeah.
Options: CTR of 20% on a display ad, low video watch time, 5-second bounce rate.
I would go for the first one,
Okay, so
the higher clicks.
what's the most misleading performance metric?
Yeah.
Brand recall surveys, viewability rate, video completion rate.
Okay, in my opinion, the first one.
What percentage of ads are never seen by a human? 40 to 50%,
Yeah.
10 to 20%, 60 to 70%.
40 to 50%.
Super. So we are done with this. We have another last section and we are through. If there's one thing advertisers should focus on in 2025, what would it be?
I think they need to be more result oriented, and they should not look at the data generated by for any campaign blindly. They should definitely look at various nuances like ad frauds, your media budgets, wastage, which is related to the ad frauds. I think it's really important for every brand to look at a consulting, where you have a professional coming on board, helping you out, with these nuances.
Yeah, very true. So that was an insightful take. Thank you so much, Monica, for
Thank
joining
you.
us on Filters Off.
Thank you.
And we'll see you around.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Follow us for more insights, and we'll be back with another episode soon.